You ever make that really ugly face when you get like hella hyped with like trap music and you're just like, for example, right here. I'll be mentioning them in this video. Literally, holy grail. Actually, literally, I'm gonna use my Pond's moisturizer. I have oily skin, so I use this one. It's literally life, like life. The Bobbi Brown Hydrating Eye Cream. I'm just gonna put a little bit of that under my eye. And I've been on, not that I've been on the market, but I've actually used so many different eye creams. I've used the Kiehl's avocado eye cream. I've used what else have I used? I've used the Kiehl's Super Multi-Corrective Eye Cream, which is like the purple pack, the purple tube. I've used the MAC Fast Response Eye Cream, and honestly, this one has been my favorite. Like to wear at night and day, just because it's so hydrating, and I feel like it just doesn't make the lines disappear, but it hydrates my under eye. And the reason why you get fine lines is because your under eye is hella dehydrated. But the Max Fast Eye Response Cream, bruh, that in the morning if you get really puffy, like that is literally key. Literally key. Now it's time for foundation. I'm not kidding, I have about 5. I've rebought this like 5 or 6 times now, and it's been about a year. It is my holy grail. I'm not even kidding, I'm obsessed. It's drugstore. It is the Maybelline, let's zoom in. The Maybelline Better Skin foundation. I'm in the shade 30. I mix with the shade 80 Rich Tan, just because I feel like I still have a little bit of the summer tan. Wishful thinking. So I just put 1 pump of the 30, yeah, and then 2 pumps of the 80. It still looks like skin. It's such a pretty foundation. I literally can't. Alright, so now for concealer. Go between the Nars Radiant, I'm in the shade Vanilla, or the Maybelline Age line. I mentioned this in my like first video that I made. Still obsessed with it. I tried the Maybelline Fit Me. I don't know. This just blends super nicely, and it's super cheap. This is a little bit more expensive, but a lot of people use the shade Custard, but I like Vanilla because it's a little bit more pink undertone, so it's just gonna help brighten me up a little bit more. And I love a bright under eye. So for today's video, we are going to be using Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer. I'm ready. I am ready to conquer the world. My favorite concealer brush that I've literally rebought 3 times already, just because I feel like after a certain while brushes kind of get run down. It's the Real Techniques sculpting brush. It's literally like, you can find these at Ulta or Target. No, not Target. Yeah, Ulta or like CVS or anything, and it's so amazing. You don't want to like tug on your eye. I like to start down here first to help blend the product, and then whatever I have left, I'll blend my under eye. I feel like if you start to blend really high up, you're gonna take away that product, and that's where you want it to look the brightest. So I just start down here first, and I'm just pouncing, literally like pouncing on my face. So I'm just gonna do this. And you see, as you start blending, it'll seamlessly start to blend. Bring it around your nose, and then you start to go up. And then you still blend. Again, I'm not going like this because then you're just gonna remove the product. I still want it to remain really bright underneath. And then you look up and you just keep blending. And then you can blend your under eye, your lid, At this point you can see that it's really nice and blended here with my foundation, but my under eye still looks bright. It's because we didn't like over blend. A lot of people, what they do is they start to like over blend and then it just looks like you took off everything. So you just want to make sure that you're blending but not over blending. I used to use a beauty blender for my concealer. I just felt like, I don't know, I just felt like it kind of took away my concealer. Like it took away product. And I know it says you're not supposed to and it just takes away the extra product. But I felt like it just took away the product that I wanted to like be there, you know? Like I just felt like I put it on, I would blend it, and then I had to put a little bit more on because I feel like the coverage is gone. So it's like, I feel like the pressing motion of the brush helps like lock it onto the skin. So my concealer is all blended in. And I feel like, you know, I still look bright under my eyes. So now what we're gonna grab is, can you guess it? Can you? I'm gonna grab the L'Oreal Mercier translucent powder. Literally. I'm gonna dust them off in here. And then I'm gonna grab a beauty blender, another beauty blender. Just kidding, I didn't use a beauty blender. So I'm just gonna dust off the powder. Like let it sit for a little bit and we just dust it off. I want to be gentle. We don't want to be like, my sister literally does that where she takes off her powder, adds it on, and she's like, what are you doing? Like a lot of clients that come to me at work, they're like, you know, I'm doing my foundation, I'm doing my concealer and everything, but it's just not lasting. Like, is there a longer lasting foundation? And I'm like, but they're buying Prolonged Wear for MAC. So I'm like, you're doing something wrong. So I'm thinking, do you use a powder? And they're like, no, I hate powder. It's too much steps in the morning. Girl, you need a powder. Like, think about it this way. You have a liquid and your concealer. They're all liquid cream based, cream textures, consistencies. You need to set it. You need to lock it in place. If you don't lock it, that fluid with your natural oils of your skin, it's gonna come off throughout the day, and that's why it's not lasting. Your makeup may look blotchy at the end of the day. My best friend, she's always like, why did your makeup look like you just put it on? It's because of the powder. Next is I'm going to bronze and contour my skin. So this is my third Anastasia contour kit. I use the light one. Still obsessed with this one. I've tried the Kat Von D, I've tried the Tarte, and nothing compares to this one. I just love how this one blends so nice and the colors work amazing with my complexion. I felt like the Kat Von D were a little bit too cool toned, so they looked a little muddy on my skin, and the Tarte was just like not okay to blend. So the brush that I use with this, and I always use this brush and I'm still a die-hard fan, is the Sephora Pro Small Blending Brush. It's in number 74. I'll list all the items below, but this brush is amazing. It's similar to the MAC 109 brush, but this is a little bit more smaller and fluffier, so it's easy to blend. I like to grab these two colors. They're more warm tone, this is more cool, so I just like to grab these two. If you're more of a lighter shade, this would be your contour shade. But I like to look bronzed, so I'm going to use these two.
3 hours later.
Go into circular motions to just really diffuse that powder. And you want to keep it like right here. You don't want to bring it so high up because that's where we'll apply the highlight. And you don't want to bring it so close to here either because then it's going to look like you have mud on your cheek. You kind of just want to place it on your cheekbone and lightly just buff it out. So what I'm going to use to contour my nose, the MAC Studio Care Blend Pressed Powder. I'm in the shade Dark. Literally life, like I've hit pan. So I just grabbed a little bit with the same contour brush that I was using. And I'm going to put it on the sides of my nose. Just very lightly, just to help contour very subtly. I'm going to use the MAC Shade Contour blush in Blunt. Still my favorite. I've had this for so long and look, I still have so much left. And I will grab the Studio Careblend in the MAC Pressed. I'm just gonna grab some and just buff off the excess, and this is gonna help really blend off if you have any like harsh lines, or if you're like, oh my god, like I can see my harsh contour and I feel like my forehead right now isn't smooth enough. So what I do with this, I go over and then I blend like my cheek area to my bronzer to help blend this whole area. And it's not a bronzer, it's just a powder, but the fact that it's a darker colored powder, it acts like a smoothing bronzer shade. Now for blush, I'm gonna use a new Morphe palette that I just got. It's the 9N blush palette. So my favorite blush brush is the yachiyo Nars brush. And I want to grab this one. I'm gonna grab this one right over here. It looks like a nice pink peach. Almost looks like Melba from MAC, but Melba's matte, and this is like a little satin. I like to apply right over here, and whatever I have left in my brush, I blend it upward. These look really pigmented. You guys are gonna think I'm crazy, but I'm like obsessed with bronzing and adding bronzer, and I just can't. So this is the Milani Tantastic like face and body bronzer. It comes in a different packaging. Mine broke and I had to empty it in like the sheer cover thing, but it's the Milani Tantastic face and body bronzer. And I just grabbed a little bit of that with my blush brush from Real Techniques. I just grab some, dust it off, and then lightly bring it all over my face. I feel like whenever I'm missing this, whenever I don't put this product on, I'm like, okay, there's something missing. I forgot a step in my routine, and I just know it's this, because it's just like, it ties in the bronzer and the blush. Like it just adds like a really nice glow to the skin. I'm going to be using my favorite highlight that I've actually rebought because mine broke in Miami. But it's the Ofra Cosmetics You Do You. It's so amazing. Like, it's like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, I've tried the Oh Darling, it's similar, actually it's very similar to the Becca Champagne Pop, but I just think this is like so much prettier, and it was super cheap. It's only like $15.99 for this pan. Loreal voluminous smoldering eyeliner. It's in black. Amazing. So I'm just gonna put that, let's zoom in. I'm gonna put that in my waterline. Flat shader brush, and I'm just gonna grab the same bronzer I put on top of my eye. Grab a little bit of that. And I'm gonna put that on my lower lash line. It's gonna help smudge that. Just like that. Now we're gonna add mascara. So my favorite mascara, and I'm not just saying this because I work for MAC, but literally my favorite mascara is the In Extreme Dimension 3D Black. Girl. First of all, the brush is plastic. When a brush is plastic, it doesn't clump, and it just helps to really get from like the root of your lash to the tip. It's just like amazing. I'm just gonna show you one application so you guys can see why I'm so obsessed. So now I'm going to grab my favorite lip color. And if you guys know me, my MAC family is watching me, you obviously know what color I'm gonna go for. I'm literally a nude queen. Like, let's take a look at my, like, this is all nudes. Like, I can't, I love nude lipsticks. The Stila All Stay All Day lip color, liquid lip in the color Caramello. It's amazing. So we're gonna zoom in. Alright, so we're gonna grab the lip liner, and I'm using the lip liner Plum by MAC, another one of my favorites. So that was it for my everyday makeup tutorial. I hope you guys liked how this came out. I always do this all the time, and with time you get really quick, like you get quicker with your routine, so it'll be so easy to use. If you guys have any, it'll be so easy to use. It'll be so easy to apply. But if you guys have any questions, please comment them down below. Follow my makeup page at Makeup Ideology. I have a lot of like of my artistry pictures on there, but I'll be posting some of when I upload videos, and that's where you guys can leave me comments or ideas of what I should do or what you guys want to see. But if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. It'll mean a lot to me. And share the word with your friends. Be like, yo, D Money Mills created another video. Subscribe. So yeah, it'll mean a lot. D Money Mills. D Gonzalez. So please subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you guys.